determine or determine? Which one is right? How I can pronounce
Determine.
it? Determine or determine?
See, different people pronounce it differently. I think determine is the correct pronunciation. It also depends on whether you're speaking in British English or American English. So determine
Oh,
is good. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Now
Uh,
electricity has gone, I think, in your
yes.
side.
I live in Himachal and the conditions are really bad over here right now. It is flooded. There's no electricity, no water supply. So, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, thank you so much for joining, sir, and have a very good day ahead. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. How's your day going so far?
Yeah, my day so far so good. Everything is okay. There is no issue.
Okay. So we're meeting for the very first time here. Shall we start the session by introducing ourselves first, if that's okay with you?
Yeah, of course.
Uh, Would you like to go
So shall I
first?
start first?
Sure, sure, please.
Yeah, my name is Ishtiaq, and basically I am from Bihar, but currently I work as a Arabic teacher in Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to my hobbies, so I like to watch live cricket and I love to read English content. Yeah, it's all about me.
Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about me as well. My name is Asmita. I have been born and brought up in Himachal Pradesh, and I'm currently putting up there as well. I Professionally, I'm pursuing a PhD as of now, and I have been a spoken English coach for past 2 years. And I love reading, I love exploring new things, new places, and that's pretty much it about me. Thank you so much for sharing about you with me. There's one question I also have. You're the Arabic teacher, so why do you want to improve your English? Because these are two very different languages.
Yeah, this is a question. Good question. Yeah, actually, I got all my education from Arabic background.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 8 years I spent in madrasa for getting Arabic education, for religion, for learning religious things. Yeah, then I started working as a imam, as a Arabic teacher. But almost 2 years back, I started learning this language only because along with in my job, actually, I am also public speaker, but in different language, in Urdu and Arabic language. So I realized that if I will inculcate English language in my speeches, so it will be easy for me to make others understand. And it's totally like most English is a most demanding language. So yeah, it's really it would be better for me to make others understand by using this language.
Absolutely. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. So, shall we move towards the topic for today's conversation then?
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
today's topic is telephonic conversation.
absolutely. Are you comfortable talking about it, sir?
Yeah, actually, mm, if I talk about myself, so randomly I can talk. There is no issue. This is my problem. Talking on a particular topic is my problem. I wanted to overcome of my this problem. That's why I joined here. That's why I joined English ERE. So yeah, I will try to talk on this topic.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I would like to ask you in today's time, there are so many different means by which you can stay in touch with other people. That can be, you can, of course, either make a telephonic call, which is audio call, you can make a video call, and then you can just text on WhatsApp. Out of these, which mode do you prefer to stay in touch with your friends and family?
Hmm. Yeah, friends and family. If I am living outside my family, like I am not living. Suppose I am not living with my family, and I have kids and I have a wife and a mom, dad, or everyone I have in my home, and I am not living with them. I'm living outside, like my hometown. So that point of time, I would prefer to talk on video call because that time I can see them while talking, while communicating. I can watch it. I can see them like how they are in this moment. If I have kids, so how is my kid? How is their face and how they are playing in my house? So everything I will prefer to watch, and it will be possible only by video call. But if I am talking with my friend or any colleagues or friends, that time I would prefer to talk on voice call, audio
Okay.
call.
And what about the messaging? Do you text people, or do you not do that?
Not, I'm not too much on texting because yeah, sometimes if you need, then you can. Suppose someone now I am talking to you. Now I am having a session with you, and someone is calling me. That time that time I can text it a message.
Hmm.
Please don't call me right now, and later on I will call you. So that time I
Hmm.
need.
Hmm. Got it. Okay. But not much of a texter. Yeah, it is not really good also, because sometimes, you just keep on typing so many things, and still there's so much to say. And
Right.
sometimes uh, when you're talking, you can hear the tone in which other person is saying something, so you better understand where they are coming from. But when you're
Right.
texting, you just do not know in what way are they saying something, so that can lead to misunderstandings. Has that ever happened to you, where maybe you were trying to tell somebody something but they completely misunderstood it because of texting, or vice versa?
Mm, no, I don't remember actually. Maybe it happened with me in the past time, but I now I can't recall it.
Okay. Who are the people that you call to the most, if you do not
Uh,
mind sharing? Who are the people that you call the most?
oh, mm, yeah. Actually, I am not living. I already mentioned in my introduction. I am living away from my hometown. So most of the time I call my family members, my wife, and I always try to talk with my kids. And I have two, three best close friends with whom mm, uh, I try to talk regularly.
Okay. Uh, when we say about like calling, a lot of times we also receive some calls from banks or somebody who's trying to sell us something. Have you ever
Mm,
received any such calls?
Yeah, unknown call. Today I received one unknown call from Airtel because
Okay.
today night my recharge will expire night time, not now. So today I got one call from Airtel company, but I didn't receive it. Just
You
I
didn't
disconnected.
pick it up.
Yeah, I didn't
Which,
pick up the call.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, got it. Have you ever received calls from banks where they try to sell you credit cards or some other like policies?
Yeah, almost two, not currently, but 2 or 3 years back, I got one call from bank. I have one account at that bank, so I got call and he started asking me like your card, debit card or credit card is we have an offer in your card. So please something like and I'm aware about these types of things. We can't share our bank information on telephone. So that time I said no, I can't talk. I'm not. finally, I'm not like satisfied to talk on about banking now on phone call. If this is offer is genuine, so I will visit bank. I will visit a branch. So that time I disconnected the call.
Okay. So you said that they told you we have offer in your card. Instead of in your card, it should be for your card or on your card. But in
Oh,
your card is wrong. Because when you
hmm,
if you translate it to Hindi, it translates as हमारे पास आपके कार्ड में ऑफर है. बट ऑफर या तो कार्ड के लिए होती है एंड या कार्ड पे होती है, which is for your card or on your
right.
card, not in your
Hmm,
card. Yeah.
right.
Okay, absolutely. I mean, earlier I believe it was still easy to figure out some fraud because either they wanted some details about your card, whether it was CVV number or some OTP. So, anyhow, we could like just get our brains running because the pattern of the fraud was same. But nowadays, it
Hmm,
has become very difficult to figure out if somebody's trying to scam you because they might not call you, just people from unknown number will send you a picture on WhatsApp, and if you download it your phone gets hacked. Sometimes there are suspicious links on an email and your phone gets hacked. Of course there are calls, but the ways that they which through which they try to scam people have become so different, and there's so many ways that it's just sometimes I feel that it is so difficult to be aware of all the ways that the frauds are happening through. So what are some of the things that you do or some of the measures that you take, just like you said that you do not feel comfortable talking about bank related things on phone? What are some of the other things that you do to make sure that you never become a victim of such frauds? Let me rephrase it. Earlier when there was no AI, internet was not that common. People, when they would like to fraud, when they want to fraud, do some fraud, like take money out of somebody else's account, the way that frauds happened was similar. Like, oh, can you please give us your OTP? We are from bank. Your card is about to get blocked or something. They needed OTP. They needed something from your card. So it was still easier to understand that if somebody's asking for OTP, don't give them. If somebody's asking details about your card, don't give them. So that was easier to understand. Now it has become difficult to understand because if somebody wants to take out money from your bank, they might not really be calling you. They'll send you a link on WhatsApp or they will send you a picture on WhatsApp. If you download it, sometimes your phone gets hacked and they can read all of your messages, all of your password, and your money can get debited. Sometimes they'll send you some link on an email. If you just click on the link again, the same thing would happen, right? Of course, sometimes they call you, but the way that they try to get the information out of you is again very different. Now it's not just give us your card number. Sometimes they'll try to lure you by telling you, oh, we have a job offer for you, and then you'll keep applying here and there, and they'll sometimes take money for that. Now give us this much money to train you. So there are so many different ways in which people can be looted now, not just OTP and card information. So what are some of the things that you do to make sure that you never become a victim of such frauds? Like, just like you
hmm,
said that I do not like to talk about my bank
right.
details on the phone, but there's so many other ways, right? So what are other things that you do to make sure that this never happens to you?
Hmm. Actually, nowadays, as you mentioned, yeah, these types of things happening in our society, and so many people are becoming victim of these types of things. So, if I talk about my personal opinion, actually, nowadays, what is happening? Suddenly, those things you can see on social media, like what types of things, like maybe could happen in with you. You can observe it, and you like. Best thing is that always try to avoid share your information on phone calls or email ID or any links, and unknown links you should avoid always. Don't click on that. So yeah, this is a way you can avoid fraudulent this from its scam.
Has anybody that you know ever been scammed through any of these scams that are happening right now, or have you heard of somebody else that's become a victim of such scams?
Yeah, I know. Two or three person I know. One is my close friend, and one is my relative. So two like phone, two phone. He like is scammed by scammer.
Can you
One
share how did it happen and what happened exactly?
Yeah, actually, by phone call, one person, like a scammer, called him, and that person was quite, you can say, he was not familiar about social media. He was not using social media at that point of time. And simply, like, a scammer asked, I have an offer. Uh, I have an offer for your number and 10,000 rupees. I will send in your account. It's you won this amount for your number. Actually, you are lucky person. Your number is lucky. That's why you will get 10,000 rupees. Yeah, this type of
Okay.
thing. And then he asked, now I will send you one OTP, and you need to send me it in my mobile phone in this number. And when he did these types of activities, suddenly 10,000 rupees from his account vanished. We can use vanished word here.
Yeah, or you can say got deducted. That's a better word because with money, we say that the money is credited to your account, it's deducted from your account. So you can say deducted.
Mhm. And another very long ago, almost 12 to 15 years back, when I was in Maharashtra, uh, there was at that point of time, I had one friend. Still, he is my friend, but still we are not in touch we are not talking to each other regularly. So that time he was working as a retailer. We said like he was recharging others' mobile phone. What we can say, like retailer or mobile recharge. He was running a shop. In his shop, he was
Hello.
recharging others' mobile phone.
He was recharging somebody's phone. I could not hear, sir, after that. I think there's a network interruption. You
Hmm?
said he was recharging somebody's phone in his shop. After that,
Hmm.
like what happened?
Yeah, not charging, recharging.
Okay. So
Hmm.
did any like scam
Yeah,
happen with?
yeah, it can happen with him. And at that point of time, I was there. Actually, almost 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. That time, before that, the scammer called him and said, you are recharging very mm, you are recharging a lot of mobile phones. So I have one scheme for you. I have one scheme for you. You need in your bank account 25,000 rupees. If
Okay.
you will pay in your account, you will recharge your SIM card, like which SIM you are recharging as a month mobile phone. In that SIM, you need 25,000 rupees. If you and at that point of time, he had almost 15,000 rupees. But scammer said another 10,000 rupees you need to recharge it. You need to recharge it. Yeah, we can say recharge it. And he sent a lot of messages, lot of email, and when that person, my friend, recharged it 10,000 rupees, so its total money became like 25,000 rupees. That time, a scammer said, now you need to delete all your messages. Now you need to delete all your messages because you will get a lot of message from my side, and now your inbox should be empty. So please delete all the messages. So that person deleted all the messages, and suddenly his account was like totally empty. So
Oh my
25,000
God.
rupees get deducted from a scammer.
That's so sad. That's so sad. I mean, it's so sad situation that such things happen, and now it has even become worse with people have started blackmailing other people. Like you must have heard about that digital arrest scam that's happening all over the country, where people tell you that
Right.
there's some drugs found on your name and we are arresting you digitally. And I think, what's worse than money being debited from your account is the fact that they've scared people so much, and people are just sitting inside their homes in front of a screen, not able to do whatever they want to do, because they feel that they have been arrested digitally. So I think that's a very unfortunate situation that's happening in the
Right.
country.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
However,
I-
when it comes to, yeah, please, sir.
It, these types of things happen only in our country or across the globe. I think across the globe.
I think it happens across the globe. Yes, it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in our country, I think these types of things cases are increasing day by day.
Even a lot of scammers, I've heard that people who scam the Americans or the Britishers are also mostly from India only. So a lot of these call centers operate
Right.
from India. So we are leading in these scams. But yeah, that's
We
happening
are
a lot,
leading
and
in a
that's,
bad way. We are leading in a
yeah,
bad way.
absolutely. Okay. However, the phones are really good in a lot of ways. We can, like you said, that you're living away from your family and you can see what your kids are doing. You can talk to your family, your parents, wife, kids. At the same time, it has often been seen that when people have phones, especially these smartphones now, when they're with the people, like with other people, you maybe with your family, you maybe with your friends, you just forget who is around you, and you're just so busy in your phone that it has made you distant with the people who are around you, and may or may not have made you closer to the people who are away from you. Do you think it is true? And do you
Yeah,
see
it
it
is
happening
so.
around you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not only around me. It sometimes it happens with me also. When I have a mobile phone in my hand and I'm using, so if I have two, three person around me, so I try to disconnect from those people and all focus that point of time I put on my mobile phone, which is not good actually. Suppose someone came here to meet me and he wanted to talk with me like 5 minutes or half an hour, so that point of time, I need to put my mobile phone away, and I need that time I need to give them my best, and we need to talk with them what they want to talk with me, what types of things they want to ask me. It is my responsibility. It is everyone's responsibility.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's basic respect. I mean, we used to teach the kids moral science and the values and how should you behave. I think now it should also be included in as a part of school education, that if somebody's talking to you, just put your phone aside and give your attention to that person, because it is basic etiquette. If it does not look nice if somebody's talking to you and you're just constantly in your phone.
But
Okay.
nowadays, actually, it's a quite a tough
people.
So I think you're receiving a call. I'm unable to hear you.
yeah, actually, I'm getting calls. Some
Now it's
my
okay.
wife is
Now I can
calling
hear
me.
you.
My wife is calling me.
That's okay. That's okay. Now I can hear you. Yeah, we've almost reached the end of the session as well. So you can complete what you're saying. I'll give you a feedback and then we're good to go.
Actually,
You were
nowadays
saying
people
something.
are, yeah, yeah, I was saying something. I was saying. So actually, people are becoming addictive.
Hmm.
We are becoming addictive to use mobile phone, and while attending meeting or someone, suppose we are in very important place and we have meeting, still we can't ourselves, we can't keep ourselves away from mobile phone. It is like one kind of addiction nowadays the people have. They can't keep himself away from mobile phone for a long time. Always like in our mind, some curiosity always running. Oh my God, what happened? What is happening in my social media? People are connecting to me. They are watching my photos. They are seeing my photos. They are watching my videos, and they are liking my profile. These are the things running in our mind. That's why continuously we use social media and our mobile phone. But yeah, it's not good much. We need
Absolutely.
to.
Absolutely. Okay. So we've almost reached the end of the session over here, and there was just a couple of mistakes. Like you said, we have offer in your card; it should be on your card or for your card, and these are very
Right.
small mistakes. Otherwise, if I see like overall, it's good. You speak well. We can work on the vocabulary because I feel that's something that you should always keep on working. There's never enough words that you can have since there are a lot of words available in the language, and that's it from my end, sir. Do you have any doubts, any questions that I can help you up with?
Yeah, one word I wanted to. Actually, I think I am mispronouncing that word. Determine or determine? Which one is right? How I can pronounce
Determine.
it? Determine or determine?
See, different people pronounce it differently. I think determine is the correct pronunciation. It also depends on whether you're speaking in British English or American English. So determine
Oh,
is good. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Now
Uh,
electricity has gone, I think, in your
yes.
side.
I live in Himachal and the conditions are really bad over here right now. It is flooded. There's no electricity, no water supply. So, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, thank you so much for joining, sir, and have a very good day ahead. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
yeah.